Welcome back. Dessert, yes. Bye-bye blood glucose and cholesterol. Today we have a delightful topic in store for you guys. One that combines the realm of taste and health in a fascinating way. So we're about to delve into a subject that is not only dear to my heart, but perhaps yours as well. As you guys know, in my previous videos, we don't say no to desserts here. And this video is going to be no different. It's about one of life's little luxuries, chocolate. But just not any chocolate, guys. We're talking about the creme de la creme, the epitome of indulgence. Dark chocolate and how it can contribute positively to our health, specifically for those of us with diabetes or managing our diabetes. Hello, my name is Mr. A1C. Although I do have a medical background, this is not a medical channel, guys. This channel shares my diabetic journey and how I was able to reverse my diabetes diagnosis using common sense with trial and error, so you don't have to make the same mistakes as I have, and hopefully you'll be able to reverse your diabetes diagnosis as well. So let's get into it. Dark chocolate and health. Hello and welcome back, guys. Today we're diving into a topic that might interest many of you. I should say most of you, the impact of dark chocolate on glucose and cholesterol levels, particularly for those of us managing our diabetes. Dark chocolate is often seen as a guilty pleasure, but it might offer more than just a moment of bliss for us diabetics. The key compound in dark chocolate is polyphenol, which I've mentioned in previous videos. So, there's got to be a trend here going on. Antioxidants, polyphenols. There's some keywords here in a lot of my videos that you're going to take with you as you move on to your diabetes journey and you figure out what works for you. But look at the videos and you'll figure these things out. They're all out there in plain sight for you to see. So the key compound in dark chocolate is polyphenol, which studies suggest could lower fasting blood sugar levels, blood pressure, and even total cholesterol. Do you know what that means, guys? Something we love to eat can help our metabolic syndrome. If you're diabetic and you don't have the other issues with cholesterol and blood pressure, good on you. But the majority of us diabetics, we have to deal with metabolic syndrome. That is our blood sugar problems, blood pressure problems, and even cholesterol problems as well. However, it's important to note that we're talking about high quality, which is 70% or more dark chocolate. So when you go out there to buy your dark chocolate, make sure it's graded in 70%. And if you can find 80%, I'd prefer to get that as well instead of 70. But 70 is your absolute minimum in terms of what we're looking for in dark chocolate. In a study focusing on heart health, participants were given daily doses of this dark chocolate. The results were promising, with both healthy individuals and those with high blood pressure showing improved incomes. That's great, isn't it, guys? However, there's always a however, right? As with many dietary changes, it's crucial to consult with a healthcare provider or healthcare professional before making significant changes to your diet. And that includes talking to your registered dietitian as well. The ancient civilizations referred to chocolate as the food of the gods, and it seems they were on to something, guys. Dark chocolate made from cocoa beans that were once more valuable than gold, can you believe that? Isn't just a delicious treat, it might also contribute to a healthier heart. Rich in polyphenols, dark chocolate has been found to potentially lower fasting blood glucose levels or blood sugar levels, blood pressure, and total cholesterol, as we previously mentioned. A study focusing on heart health had participants consume different doses of high-quality dark chocolate daily. What were the results? Well, every participant, regardless of their initial health status, experienced a positive outcome, guys. That's very significant, right? However, again, as with all things, moderation is the key. And if you watch my previous videos, we talk about we don't say no to desserts, we don't say no to pizza, we don't say no to pasta, we don't say no to a lot of foods that they say diabetics cannot eat. But what do I always say? I always say moderation is the key. And it's easy to say, it's hard to do, because I myself had a hard time being that way and eating less, because I used to love eating a lot. I don't eat a lot anymore. I eat a lot in small increments as opposed to a lot in one sitting now. So consuming your body weight in dark chocolate might not be the best idea, guys, but a square or two could be a delightful step towards better heart health, especially for those of us with a sweet tooth, which I think many of us are. Many diabetics have a sweet tooth. That's probably the reason we're diabetic, right? We love the sweets. Consider this little story of a friend of mine who we'll call Willie for this video. I don't want to say his name. Initially skeptical, he decided to give dark chocolate a try because I recommended that, replacing his usual cookies. And you know, diabetics, we love cookies, right? But he replaced his cookies with the healthier alternative, which was dark chocolate. He actually listened to me for a change. And over time, we both were smiling at each other as his results showed promise. So he was having great improvements while eating dark chocolate or adding dark chocolate to his diet. So next time you indulge in a piece of dark chocolate, remember that you're not treating your taste buds only, but also potentially contributing to a healthier lifestyle. So how do you pick a good dark chocolate for healthy blood sugar levels? Choosing the right dark chocolate is crucial for diabetes management, folks. So here are some guidelines to maximize its health benefits. You're going to look at the percentage of cocoa, and that's what we talked about at the beginning, 70% or greater. I prefer if I have the choice between 70% or 80% or higher, I'll take the 80% or higher, but minimum 70%. Not all dark chocolate is created equally healthy. A lot of it's marketing, so you're going to have to look at the back as usual. Some so-called dark chocolates may only contain 30% of cocoa, making it similar to milk chocolate. And milk chocolate is something as a diabetic we don't want to have. For optimal health benefits, Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health recommends a cocoa content of higher than 70 or higher, I should say. As I mentioned earlier, the cocoa percentage is usually prominently displayed on the wrapper. But you got to pay attention to the sugar content, folks. All chocolate types contain carbs, so it's important to monitor your intake. Aim for about 15 to 30 grams of carbs per chocolate snack. For instance, 3 squares of Ghirardelli milk chocolate, which I love Ghirardelli chocolate, contains around 18 grams of carbs, while the same amount of Ghirardelli Intense dark chocolate, which is 72% cocoa, dark chocolate, has about 14 grams of carbs. So 18 versus 14. I mean, it's a small amount, but it makes a big difference throughout the day once your food adds up, you know. So the CDC suggests tracking carbs to help control blood sugar levels, even when you're treating on stuff like chocolate, when you're having treats, snacks. The next thing is watch for sugary ingredients in the chocolate. Remember, there's a lot of marketing in the wrappers on these chocolate bars, you know. So look at the sugary ingredients. I'd suggest limiting dark chocolate with caramel, toffee, or other sweet additives, and propose a maximum of about 8 grams of sugar per ounce, which is 28 grams of chocolate. So dark chocolate by itself is what you want. If it has caramel, toffee, and other stuff, you don't want that. You know, that's going to be bad for your blood sugar. Conversely, choosing dark chocolate with nuts such as almonds is advisable due to their satiating properties and capacity to moderate blood sugar increases, right? So they help stabilize your blood sugar. A small randomized trial found that consuming almonds with or without dark chocolate under controlled conditions improve heart disease risk markers in overweight and obese people or adults. The study suggests that incorporating almonds, chocolate, and cocoa into a regular diet with calorie limits might reduce heart disease risk. So the key here is calorie limits. I haven't done a video on calories. I always talk about calories because I manage my calories daily as well. But we'll get there. I'll put a video out there on calories sooner or later. We're not there yet. And of course, you know, with regard to the research that I'm talking about, further research is always required when it comes to us diabetics. I don't know why. They never do it in a large enough study where we have, you know, evidence that we can take to the bank. It's always to keep us confused. I don't understand why. And again, when it comes to research, this particular video, I've got all of the sources for this video and references below in the description. So please, if you want to look into this more, please feel free to do so. So why not choose sugar-free cocoa or cocoa nibs as a treat? Sugar-free choices like cocoa powder or cocoa nibs provides a chocolate flavor without the carb impact. So cocoa or cacao, which is the ingredient in dark chocolate, they have something called nibs. So cacao nibs are small pieces of crushed cacao beans or cocoa beans that have a bitter chocolatey flavor. These rich chocolatey nibs are loaded with nutrients and powerful plant compounds that have been known to show healthy benefits in many ways. Additionally, cacao nibs contain minerals such as iron and magnesium, which is beneficial for people with diabetes as noted by the USDA. See? Magnesium. A magnesium deficiency is often linked to type 2 diabetes, potentially due to the increased urination in individuals with diabetes as per research reviews. So yeah, we urinate a lot as diabetics. That's common, but when you urinate, you're becoming deficient in magnesium, and cacao nibs can help you replenish your body with magnesium as well. So there are precautions like everything else that we do, right? We're not all built the same. Things work differently in all of us. Cacao nibs are generally safe, but may cause side effects with excessive consumption due to their caffeine and theobromine content. So that means if you're going to eat nibs, you're going to eat them in moderation. Another key word, moderation. And if you don't know what theobromine is, theobromine protects the brain, improves cognition, reduces inflammation, and aids in weight loss, and may also prevent kidney stones. So it's a positive thing as well. But these things can also lead to anxiety, jitterness, and sleep problems. Just like drinking a ton of coffee, it's the caffeine that you have to worry about. Pregnant or breastfeeding women, as well as children, should be cautious due to their increased sensitivity to stimulants as well. In late pregnancy, there's a concern about cocoa's impact on the ductus arteriosus, which if you guys are into medicine, you know what that is. It's a fetal blood vessel, so pregnant women should consult their healthcare providers. So if you're pregnant, please pay heed. If you're allergic or sensitive to chocolate or nickel, it's best to avoid cacao nibs. Did you guys get that? If you're allergic to chocolate or nickel, you may want to avoid nibs. So how do you enjoy dark chocolate? We all know how to enjoy dark chocolate. We love chocolate. You can enjoy a small portion of rich dark chocolate, which offers benefits without overloading on the calories, fat, carbs, and sugar. You can sprinkle cacao nibs on yogurt for a diabetes-friendly snack. And if you're going to do yogurt, not yogurt with the fruit or any flavoring, get the plain yogurt, the Greek yogurt, the high-protein yogurt. You know, as they contain fiber and protein that aids in digestion and satiety, makes you feel full longer. Add unsweetened cocoa powder to your morning shake for heart health benefits. You can opt for artificially sweetened chocolate or hot cocoa mix, but check the label for carb content. Always look at the back. Look at the ingredients. And be cautious with, certain sugar alcohols like sorbitol, as they can have a laxative effect. My recommendation is stevia. I stick with stevia, and that's all I do. Remember, moderation is the key when enjoying chocolate, guys, even the dark variety with regular sugar. So, could enjoying dark chocolate be a small, delightful part of our heart-healthy lifestyle, guys? It seems that way, right? While indulgent, let's show a little compassion for our bodies, our minds, and the sweet journeys we embark on daily. Dark chocolate might just enrich these experiences. If this discussion has been enjoyable as a piece of dark chocolate, consider liking, giving me a thumbs up on the video, and subscribing for more heartwarming diabetes-related tips. Stay sweet, stay healthy, and continue savoring those rich moments in life. Until next time, guys, take care and stay tuned for upcoming videos. Thank you for joining me today. You guys have an outstanding day.